In a secluded monastery high in the mountains, there lived a young monk named Ren. The monastery was a place of quiet reflection, where the monks devoted themselves to the practice of mindfulness, finding deep peace in the simplicity of their daily routines. Each day at dawn, the temple bell would ring, a clear and resonant sound that echoed through the valley. It was a call to the monks to gather for their morning meditation. The bell sound had always been part of Ren's life at the monastery, but over time, he had come to take it for granted, hearing it without truly listening. One morning, as Ren was sweeping the temple courtyard, he found himself distracted. His thoughts drifted to the chores he had to complete, the lessons he had yet to learn, and the future he often imagined. The more his mind wandered, the more restless he became, feeling as if life was slipping away from him in the midst of his busyness. Just as his thoughts were swirling, the temple bell rang out, its clear tone piercing through the fog of Ren's mind. For a brief moment, everything else faded away, and Ren was fully present. He felt the sound of the bell vibrate in his chest, a pure, unbroken note that resonated deep within him. In that instant, Ren realized that he had not been truly living in the present. He had been so consumed with the past and future that he had forgotten to experience the moment he was in. The sound of the bell was like a wake-up call, reminding him of the importance of mindfulness, the practice of being fully aware of the here and now. Determined to change, Ren began to approach each task with full attention. When he swept the courtyard, he focused on the rhythm of the broom, the feel of the wooden handle in his hands, and the gentle swish of the bristles against the stone. When he ate his meals, he savored each bite, appreciating the taste, texture, and nourishment that the food provided. As he immersed himself in these simple acts, Ren discovered a profound truth: life was happening in each moment, and to miss those moments was to miss life itself. The world around him seemed to come alive with new color and vibrancy. The breeze that rustled the leaves, the scent of incense in the temple, the warmth of the sun on his skin, each sensation became a source of deep joy and peace. One day, as Ren sat in meditation, he heard the temple bell ring again. But this time, he was fully present, listening with his entire being. The sound was no longer just a signal to begin his practice, it was the practice itself. In the sound of the bell, Ren found the essence of mindfulness, a reminder that the present moment is all we truly have, and in it lies the simple yet profound truths of life. Ren shared his realization with the other monks, explaining how the bell had become a symbol of mindfulness for him. He encouraged them to listen deeply to the bell each morning, not just with their ears, but with their hearts, letting it bring them fully into the present moment. The monks began to practice this together, and the monastery became a place where each sound, each breath, each step was filled with mindful awareness. They learned that mindfulness was not a separate task, but a way of being, one that brought them closer to the true nature of life. And so, the sound of the bell continued to ring out each morning, a gentle reminder to be fully present, to live in the moment, and to find peace in the simple act of being. The lesson of the sound of the bell became a cornerstone of the monastery's teachings, a timeless truth that guided the monks on their path to enlightenment.